doing, guys? Just a quick intro before you watch the video. A few things I want to add to it. I did this video a little while ago, so something I just want to add. First of all, I haven't decided whether I want to do this or not. It's something I'm thinking about, okay? Number one. Number two, please don't take it personally if I don't respond to everybody. I have instructions in the video, what I want you to do and the more details of what I'm looking for. But I'm not looking for something specific in a the person I choose is going to be more on a feeling, is the best way I can describe it, because what I'm doing here, it's not about money, it's not about, how do you describe this? I don't have the words to describe what I'm looking for. All I can tell you is I'll know it when I see it. Because there's so many factors to consider, I couldn't possibly run them all down. Because each person is going to have their own specific needs, and although I believe I'm equipped to handle I believe I'm equipped to handle anybody, simply because I know what I've been through and I know the obstacles I had to overcome, and I believe I could recognize and help a lot of the pitfalls that you may impede your progress. Did that come out right? I'm not offering any guarantees. The only guarantee I am offering is that you will become a priority in my life. That's what I will guarantee. And that's what I'm offering. Yeah, so it's a big deal. I don't think you guys realize the scope of this, but and like I say in the video, I'd like you to send a picture of yourself, not for shallow reasons, just so I can have a visual connection. And also I say in the video, I want you to write me a brief summary of why you need this change in your life. Now, something really important to remember, guys. Now, I'm not minimalizing 15 pounds over 120 pounds or thick or thin or whatever the body type. You know, someone's need for losing 5 pounds can be as great and as important as someone who wants to lose 120 pounds, okay? That's why, you know, when I'm choosing someone, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be something I feel, a gut instinct, if you will. Like I'll mention in the video, there was a kid that I trained. I didn't know him. We weren't best friends. Like just someone I worked with, but I felt this thing to offer my time to this person. So that's what I'm, you know, what I'm gauging this on. A couple of things too. Now, if you're someone that I choose, for example, you know, they just want, you know, a quick change, you know, 15 pounds, or some young Turk wants big chest biceps, you know, something like that. You know, it could be, I could choose someone as simple as that. I have no idea. You know, it's something I'm gonna have to feel out. It could be a huge challenge for me, or it could turn out to be a colossal challenge for me. I lost my point. Oh yes, back to what I was going to say. There is a big difference, though. There might be not big difference in needs as applies to losing 15 pounds or losing 120 pounds. But there is a huge difference in how accomplishing that goal is going to affect your lifestyle. Okay? Whenever you change something about your life, no matter how bad you want it, when you create a lifestyle change, no matter how small, it can be extremely difficult to overcome. How could I explain this? So basically, I think basically what I'm asking you to do is really evaluate the impact this is going to have in your life. Whether it be a time issue, whether it be a dieting issue, a pain issue. What are your limits? And do you think you can overcome those limits to achieve this need of yours? I want to try and run you some examples, but this is all stuff I've discussed in many of my videos. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is the people that I choose, and I'll discuss the details later in the video more clearly. Yeah, I'm not even going to jump the gun on that. I'll let you watch the video, and you'll see what I'm looking for as far as what it's going to cost you, what I would like to do. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I know I should point form my videos. I know I should write them out, but I just find when I do that, I find it just comes off genuine. And I like things to be spontaneous and unique and honest and from the heart. You know, so usually what comes out first is usually the correct thing, right? You know. In the video, I mentioned that to send me a picture as well as a reason why this is a need in your life. I didn't think about it until later. I said you can send it to me in Facebook Messenger or in my email. And I think things will be a lot easier to keep track of if you guys send it to my email. I'm not saying not to, because I certainly don't want to miss someone, you know, but I think things will be a lot easier for me to keep track of through my email. It's just I got 2 Facebook pages, I got 2 messengers, and you know, it's not going to be a big deal if 5 or 6 people say, you know, are interested, but you know, as life happens sometimes, the unexpected can happen, and there could be a lot of people interested. I have no idea. I have no idea if anyone's going to be interested in this. I have no idea how many people follow me, how many people watch my videos on a regular basis. You know, yeah, so I really don't have any idea. So if you can send it to the email, knightsofcrom@gmail.com, it'd be a lot easier for me to filter and sort through all that, I think. Just the messenger to be I think it's just too chaotic. It'd be too chaotic. Is there anything else I want to say? No. I just want to point it out again. if you live in the Ottawa area, and you are able to make it to Rockland. I live in a town called Cheney, so Rockland is where I work out. So depending on what we're going to be doing for you, whether it be between my house and the gym, my house is not too far from the gym, so as long as you can make it to Rockland, there shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, so back to I really want you guys, before you decide you want to do this, you don't just, oh, that sounds cool, you know, someone's going to train me for free. I want you to really consider if you want this or not. Like, test yourself out. You know, say you, I don't know, work's crazy. Is the work the priority in your life? You know, are you gonna like try and find time to work out? Test yourself first. You know, try and put 45 minutes, an hour aside a day, and pretending that's the time for you to work out, and see how well you juggle with that. If dieting is an issue, take the one food that you can't live without and see if you can go without it for 3 or 4 days. You know, if you're someone who struggles with mental illness, be realistic about your limitations. Now, you know, through my experience, there's a lot of things and tricks that I can help you guys overcome these kind of things from getting in your way. But at the same time, try and test yourself anyways, okay? What would be another thing to test yourself with? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you going to be able to be honest with them about you being trained by me? You know, what else would be there? Okay, well, I might as well let the cat out of the bag too, but you are going to be filmed. So if you don't like being filmed or you're unsure, well then, you know, try posting a video yourself on Facebook and see how you feel about that. See how you feel about people commenting. There's going to be a lot of benefits to, you're saying, well, why do you want to film it? Well, I discussed in the video why I want to film it, but there's going to be a lot of benefits to you as well by filming it. You'll have to see and understand when it happens. You'll get it. You'll get what I'm talking about. It's just another motivational tool that you don't even realize that you have enabled, you know, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, you know. Yeah, so, yeah, okay, so if I decide to do this and I choose somebody, I'll be sure to let you know. You just have to email me once. That's it. Like I said, if you don't hear from me, don't take it personally. You know, it's not personal. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a very unpersonal person, at least at this point in my life. But yeah. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here with my issues. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta say. So I really do hope that I can find someone to do this with. I think it'd be fucking super cool. Yeah. and I think it's going to be very good for me as well as it is for you. I must say I'm teetering, because I know how I am, and when I hyper focus on something, you know, so yeah, you know, there's probably a good chance where I might say, okay, Scott, well, you know, this could happen, that could happen. It's hard for me to outline all the things that I'm trying to, what I'm thinking about, but believe me, I look at it from all possible scenarios and angles. So this is not just, yeah, I'll train someone, yeah, I'll get someone to lose 10 pounds, yeah, I'll transform someone's body, mind, whatever, you know. I'll be sure to, yeah, now I'm starting to ramble. Like I said, if I choose to do this with you, you'll find out pretty quick what I'm all about. I'm pretty direct, you know, and but you know, for me, it's like I see all these things, all these scenarios on a day-to-day basis that can happen, and I see things how it's going to consume me and take away from parts of my life. Like there's things there's a lot I'm going to have to juggle and sacrifice to make this happen. But I'm seeing the big picture and the end goal, and what that means to me, to you, maybe people who are going to be watching. You know, the thought of the end result is extremely fulfilling to me. Extremely fulfilling. Yeah, but you know, if we decide to do this and you get to know me, you'll find out pretty quick what drives me, and you'll probably be a little surprised, a little intimidated, and because I am a little different. But maybe you won't be surprised. Maybe you won't think I'm so different. You know, time will tell. So I look forward to reading your emails. So enjoy the video. I hope you can appreciate my story and what I'm putting out there and what I'm opening up about. And yeah. So until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. You know the rest. God bless you.
And I just don't know what it could be. Smoke is flying everywhere. I'm getting the feeling it's the end for you and me. And I know that we might be through.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? It's been a little while since we've seen each other, right? I think the last video I made was back in September. Yeah, so lots has happened. So why do I want to train someone for free? It's a very good question, and I have a very good answer for you. But first, I'm going to bore you on some backstory. Okay. So what happened is when I started Crom Fitness, or I should say the fitness channel. I didn't actually call it Crom Fitness until earlier this year. But about a year ago, I kind of had this idea of doing a fitness channel. And if you guys have been following me, you know that it was back January 2016 is when I kind of came up with the concept, and I started doing some videos, you know, early on, just giving information, because I was preparing to go back to work because I was going to go out west. So I figured, okay, let's document 30 days of me training, and give helpful advice and stuff. And before I go out west, and then once I'm settled out there with a job, then I was thinking about continuing the channel. Well, as many of you guys know, I was involved in that fucking crazy accident, and I really never thought that I was going to be able to, make this vision of doing a fitness channel, a reality. Then a year went by, and then that brought us to February of this year, and I started the Crom Fitness, and you guys seen the journey I went on for 6 months from then on forth. Is then on forth? Sounded cool. I don't know if that's fucking right. Anyways, so so initially what happened is I finished the 6 months. The goal I set for myself, and a goal I wanted to show everyone what can be done at home, no money, whether you're going to school, no equipment, and I accomplished that. So in my mind, okay, well, I'm going to accomplish that. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the fitness channel moving on. So, I still may want to compete someday. I still work out, train, diet, the whole 9 yards. But then I started getting a little delusional, which is, as you guys are aware, I am bipolar, and it does happen. So my thought process was, you know what? I kind of need a new goal. And I knew it wasn't going to lie in the fitness page that I created, because I couldn't think about anything original to do. So I said, okay, fuck it, let's take a break from it. Maybe we'll come up with an idea of what we want to do moving forward. So you know what? And that left me kind of as much as fulfilled through working out. There was a little part of me that was felt a little empty, not doing the fitness page anymore. I expected as much, but I didn't think it would impact me as much as it did. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm not going to get into all the reasons. But sure enough, my delusional self thought, you know what, maybe I should try working full-time again. Maybe looking at another career, or just kind of get back in the workforce. I do work, but I work when I have to. I have jobs that I can do when I need to work, because I live my life based on needs, not on wants. And to live a very carefree life, your own boss, no rat race, no pressure, no bullshit, comes with a little bit of consequences, and those consequences tend to be financial. So it's not so much that I wanted things, material things. I'm not really quite like that, but I think I just needed something, I don't know, like I said, I'm fucking bipolar, so my mind started to go into a different direction, because I knew I wasn't doing the fitness page anymore. So my mind started to go, okay, well, if I start working, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, I can do this. Bodybuilding is very expensive. Getting in shape isn't, but bodybuilding, lifestyle can be very expensive. Number one being food. I'm not going to get into other things that can be expensive, but the main thing is food. So since I lost all this weight, I got ripped up. My only option left for me to continue was to start putting on a lot of size. And that is very expensive. So that was one of my thought processes. Okay, well, you know what? In order to compete someday, I need money, and lots of it, to invest in my body, to make that goal a reality. Because I do have very realistic goals about bodybuilding. I know what needs to be done. So then that was the driving force. So into what happened the month of October. Oh my God. Okay, so, but bear with me though. I'm trying to explain to you guys my motivation and why I want to try and train someone for free. So I get this full-time job. Okay. I start on this job, and I'm not going to get into details about the job. Well, it sounded like a great job, you know. I get on the job with another gentleman. We're getting into doing this job, and immediately I start thinking to myself, oh my God, I can't work like this. Nice enough guy to start, but immediately I had all the same feelings come back, just like when I was at Costco, right? I said, what the fuck are you doing? We can't do it like this. We can't work like this. You know, it was just like, and I'm trying to be humble. Okay? Just let him do his thing. Let him fucking train you this crazy way. And it was just like after my first night. And the thing, and that was the other thing, is the job was midnights, right? Because I wanted midnights. Just based on my situation, I needed the midnight job. So after the first night, you know, which I didn't sleep the day before, right? So after the first night, I didn't sleep a wink during the day because all I kept thinking about was, okay, there's a way to do this job better. It's just the way that my mind works. You know, okay, well, so I'm like brainstorming, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta talk to him, I gotta talk to the fucking owner. You know, this is ridiculous the way we're working. So that's where my mind was going, right? Because it's just the way I am. I have to find the most efficient way to do something. You know, that's even if I don't mind even someone telling me to do, as long as it makes sense and it's a lot easier, more efficient thing to do. So anyway, so it leads us into our next night. And immediately, you know, you get a better sense of the person, right? I'm just like, oh, fuck, you know what? I have a hard enough time fucking having relationships with people, you know? So right off the bat, it was just like, fuck, man. You know, this ain't gonna fucking work. This ain't gonna fucking work. But I kept telling myself, no, you need the money to do what you need, which will fulfill you. So, anyways, the second night was a total fucking disaster. He was pissed off, I was pissed off, and I said, you know what, okay, well, fine, fuck, you know, call me, because he was at the point, too, where he wanted to quit. I said, okay, tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Call me tomorrow, let me know if you quit. I'm going to fucking quit, too. And then I'll talk to the boss the following day, and, you know, because obviously he's not going to change his business. You know, he's not going to want to do what I need him to do. It was just too much bother. It was been too much work to try and make this job work. You know, so again, I didn't sleep during the day again. So now I'm like on 2.5, 3 days with no sleep. My workouts are suffering, my schedule's suffering, my journals are suffering, fucking everything's suffering, you know, for this fucking job. You know, my life's is totally disorganized, you know, and if you guys have been following my story, but if you haven't, one of the worst things for someone who's bipolar is lack of sleep. I haven't been in that position in a long time. I call it supermania. You might have seen me do videos, I call them Sid, where it's just, I'm at a level of fucking manic that is just fucking, you know, we're talking another fucking planet, okay? I'm not going to get into the whole, explain to you guys the psychosis of being bipolar, but Needless to say, not fucking good. Okay, not fucking good. I haven't seen that side of myself in a long time. I worked very hard on that side of me to never arise ever again. So it leaves us on the third day, no fucking sleep. I'm waiting for the phone call. Did he quit? Did he quit? Did he quit? So I send him a fucking text. Hey man, did you fucking quit? I need to fucking, I need to talk to the boss if you're quitting, because if he quits, then maybe there's a chance maybe I can take his spot and then refurbish the whole way we do business, right? So this fucking guy doesn't fucking answer me. So I said, fuck, okay, fine, fuck it. I made up my mind. I'm quitting. I'm going to the fucking grocery store. I'm going to get as much fucking junk as I possibly can because I was fucking manic as a fuck. Now, not my normal solution to that would be to, party my fucking ass off. It's the only thing that snaps me out of it. Tons of coke, lots of sex, it's the only thing that brings me out of it. So I knew that wasn't an option for me, so, that's why I decided to do this. Okay, let's just fucking fill up on a bunch of food unless we get sick. We have to do something to the extreme. So that was just another option. So I go to the grocery store and I come home with all kinds of treats. Fucking pizza, these moist brownie things. Like I can't remember all the shit that I bought. I just overloaded, right? So I'm picking out. I'm watching I can't remember what movie I was watching. I was probably watching Joe Rogan podcast, which I normally do. And I'm cleaned up, brushed the teeth, fucking shower, everything, and I'm full, and I'm tired, and I'm so fucking drained because I've been up for 3 days, just manic as fuck, and I could feel myself just starting to crash. I'm like, this is my only opportunity. If I don't sleep at this point and I go into like 4 days, fuck, floodgates are open. Who knows what the fuck I'm gonna do at that point. So I'm all ready for bed. Climb up the stairs on the loft. I put my phones down on my shelf, my piss bucket pushed to the side, crash. Fucking phone goes off. Bing, 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 do, whatever the fucking sound the phone makes. It's the boss of the company. He says, where are you? I said, what the fuck do you mean where am I? I said, the other guy quit. Didn't he tell you? And I was gonna call you tomorrow to talk about this situation. He goes, well, he's waiting for you at the shop. I'm like, what? So as I'm talking to the boss, I get a text from the other employee. He goes, are you coming to work? And I'm fucking losing it. I'm so pissed because the other guy said that he was gonna call the boss. And he didn't do that. Not only did he not tell the boss he quit, he didn't tell me he quit. What's he do? He fucking shows up wondering where I fucking am after the conversation we had. So I'm fucking right off the bat, boom! I'm fucking in super fucking manic mode. Like I am fucking boom, And like, honest to God, man, I hardly remember anything that happened after that moment. Like, I have many sides to me. I have many faces. But this is, this face, is a problem. So I fucking some retarded loyalty to the boss for giving me the job, the other guy because he drove all the way from Gatineau, and I'm just outside of Hawkesbury, a town called Cheney. So we went all the way. So I said, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. I'll put in one more fucking night for you guys, and that's it. I am fucking done. Like, I don't even want to salvage this now. I am fucking done. I don't even want to try and make it better. Even if you do quit, I don't even want to try and make it better. I don't even want to have a conversation with the boss. You know, it's just like mass confusion all over again, you know? So immediately I'm starting to get all these fucking feelings and thoughts, just like when I was at Costco at the end, you know? And yeah, so I'm not going to get into what happened that night, you know, but needless to say, got through the fucking night, and when the night was done, all I fucking wanted to do was turn the fucking truck around and go to fucking Montreal and just go fucking nuts. You know, just go nuts in Montreal. You know, take all the money that I've made from that job, working that job, and just go fucking crazy. And if anyone who knows me personally knows, you know, that was a pretty regular routine of mine. You know, work my fucking ass off, put up tons of bullshit. Work hard, fucking play hard, right? So, I managed to get home, and and all I can say is the next 2 weeks after that, 3 weeks maybe, were fucking hell. Like I'm pacing, my fucking routine's all fucked up, my thought process is all fucked up because I had this vision I wanted to do when I'm working out, but now I can't do that anymore. I don't have the money, so now I gotta find a way back to where I'm at today. You know, the person I am today, the path I'm on today. You know, I had to find a way back to that. Not only did I have to come down from a manic state, what happens, which never happens, all of a sudden I fall into this fucking depressive state as well. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it was just, the cycling was just horrible. And I've never cycled between depression and manic states like that before. I was just fucking out of control. And I got through it. Not exactly sure how. It was a mind fuck, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the whole process of bipolar and different levels of psychosis. It's a very, very complicated thing to talk about. You know, I've said it before in my videos. I think I'd have to be more of a poet to describe the roller coaster that I was on in the last couple of weeks. But leads us to why I want to train someone for free. So I've come to the conclusion, the realization, don't lie to yourself, you know, that this is definitely the best path for me. But I was feeling unfulfilled, you know, just training every day. You know, I train 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. My whole life is bodybuilding. I work when I have to, but I was feeling still unfulfilled, you know. Something was missing. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought about, you know, it's maybe it was those videos, you know, maybe there was something to that whole video thing. And I thought, like, fuck, but there's nothing I want to do. There's nothing I want to fucking say. I'm just done fucking talking. So what do I want to do? Do videos and regurgitate someone else's information? You know, like, come on. Workout videos? Come on. It's like fucking boring. You know, how many videos can I actually do about my personal life? You know, I'll do one, you know, once every 2 or 3 months, you know, just, you know, to add to the story I started a few years ago, you know, but, you know, I couldn't think of anything really cool to do on my fitness page. And that's where I came up with this idea. So let's get into it. This is what I'm thinking. I remember many years ago, oh my God, I couldn't even tell you how long ago, a good friend of mine, Jason, he was a young kid, and he wanted to get into shape, and I said, well, I want to try out some theories. I had some ideas about nutrition and training. And I said, well, tell you what, if you'll be my guinea pig, I'll go with you to the gym for free. Like, I'll just, so we used to go, at midnight, before work, and I'd go there and I'd train him and, be with him and talk to him, do his diet, do everything for him. He just had to put in the work. I went to the gym with him, every step of the way. And the kid got amazing results. He felt amazing. I considered it a huge success. And sometimes, and I think back to it, why the fuck did you do that? He wasn't at that time. We weren't particularly close. He was just a kid that worked in the deli department beside me. But something, I don't know what it was that got me to do that. And especially at that point in my life was total fucking chaos. The last thing I needed to do was to take someone on and start putting my time into that person. But besides the fact, I ended up doing it. And yeah, so that's what I'm thinking now. So I'm thinking, you know what? I don't have what's the word I'm looking for? As much as I am as happy as I can be, I don't really have any. I don't have any fulfillment through personal relationships. I get a lot of fulfillment, out of training and doing what I need to do, but it just doesn't seem to be enough right now. Maybe it'd be different if I had someone in my life, maybe that'd be different. Not quite sure, but I don't think so. I really want to do this fitness thing, and the idea came up with, I want to be able to do a project where we can take someone from the very infancy of the process to the very end, and I want to fucking film it all. I want to film, us talking about how we're going to approach this, how we're going to do this. I want to be able to be there for that person 24/7. I want to be able to really put myself into this. And I think that I'm going to get a lot of. I think that's going to help me a lot. Just me being me is what I think I need. That's what I need. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. So where does that leave us? So if you don't mind being on film, and you can make it to Rockland, Ontario, because I work out at a gym there. I work out at home as well. I do both. I train both places. But if you can make it to Rockland, then I can help you. If you don't mind being on film, I can help you. Now, whether I want to train a man or a woman, I'm not really sure. Training a woman is a little more appealing to me just because I've never done it, and I think it's a lot more challenging to train a woman. Just from an aesthetic point, but because women do have a lot lower testosterone than a man, so it's a lot harder for a woman to put on muscle than a man. But it depends, it depends what the person wants to do. Are we building muscle? Are we losing fat? So I'm not really sure if I want to train a man or a woman. But if you are interested in that, and having someone help you every step of the way, for motivation, for knowledge, work out beside you. You can even train beside me side by side with me. You can do my routine if you'd like, or we can custom tailor one for you. Yeah, so if you're interested, send me a picture to my messenger or my email at knightsofcrom@gmail.com. That's KNIGHTSOFKRAHM@gmail.com. Send me a picture, and I want a brief reason why you need this. Not you want this. Why you need to make this fucking change in your life. That's what I want to know. If it's a want, chances are I'm not too fucking interested in that. I want to know why you need it. Why do you need it? Why do you want to spend the money? Why do you want to drive the kilometers? Why do you want to put in all this fucking work? What need is that fulfilling in you? That's what I want to know. Okay? Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking of doing. I think this is original. I think it'd be really cool to do a little, I don't know, not documentary, but just like a someone else's journey. Let's let's show people what you can do. What I can help you do. I thought about actually training people. Like I trained someone a few months back. She paid me. The money thing is just, it's just. I'm not even gonna get into that. It's just not what I want. I train people at the gym or personally train people for, and it's just, it's not what I want to do. It's not fulfilling just to train someone. I want to have me training somebody fucking mean something, if that makes sense at all. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Is there anything else I want to add to this? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that's why I want to do this. And this is something. This sounds like something that you want to do. Then get a hold of me, and we'll see if we can make this happen. If I can't get anyone to, shows interest in this, that's fine. I'm still going to continue to do what I'm going to do. But I just thought this would be a really cool project. I thought it'd be really cool to do. And it'd give me some extra added motivation as well, too, right? Because I did get a lot of motivation from actually posting the videos of myself and, kind of documenting everything. It was very motivating because I got to do that fucking video, or I got to do the pictures today. So it definitely did help, and it probably will continue to help if I continue doing them. But right now, that's all I can see myself doing as far as the Crom Fitness Facebook channel or YouTube, whatever. That's the only thing for me right now that actually makes sense doing. And believe me, I thought, a lot about this over the last couple of weeks. I posted that picture where I just finally made it back to the gym a few weeks ago, and I made it for like 5 days. I worked out for 4 or 5 days, and then I bottomed out again. It took forever to shake the psychosis of being bipolar, and so we're finally stabilized now. So and this is what I want to do. So I think that is it. I think that is it. I'm going to be doing one video though soon. Excuse me. One video I did want to add was I want to talk about testosterone spiking in men, maybe in women. I'm not really sure about the women part of it, but for men I know. I want to talk about women and how you should train like a bodybuilder. I want to talk about diet cycling. 3 weeks of keto, 1 week off. I'm going to tell you my thought process on that. I want to talk to you guys about drop sets. And what else do I want to talk? One more thing was, do we really need carbs? You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna give you my thoughts on, do we really need carbs? I think it's pure mouth pleasure, but you guys will hear my thoughts on that. It's just something I recently came across, some information I came across I thought was very interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna touch on that as well. So look for that video in the future, and yeah, I think that's about it. So until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Bless you all. Take care, guys.
I know you look the other way. I know you long for something new.